I have just finished the third part of the Lord of the Rings series, The Return of the King. It's pretty epic. This book, it takes everything and it finishes the story in a good way. It basically, it ties everything together. It has some unexpected turns, some unexpected twists, but I had already seen the movie, so I kind of already knew what was going to happen, but nonetheless, it was a good refresher and it was cool to read and get a more in-depth view of what's going on. I feel there's not too much to say about this book. I mean, you kind of have to read it to really like grasp the detail that is going on in here. I believe I said this in the first two reviews of the first two parts, but the author, he goes into immense detail as always about like exactly what's going on, what they're thinking, you know, so much character in each part. Like he takes his time with this book. This is like this dude's life right here. He's like this series. So he really takes his time. He really goes into detail about all the nitty gritty and what's going on. So much lore. I mean, you could like lose your life in this series, for better or worse. There's just so much lore. There's just so much going on. Different races, different languages, all sorts of kind of stuff. It's dense. It's good though. Yeah, I read the first two parts like months ago, maybe even a year ago, and I hadn't got around to the third part. I just never really picked it up, couldn't really get into it. And then I decided recently, you know what, I'm just gonna dive headfirst and read this book. And yeah, I'm happy I read it. I'm happy I finished the trilogy. I'm excited to read The Hobbit, which is like the beginning. It's like before all that kind of stuff. So I hadn't read The Hobbit, so I read all these. Now I'm excited to read The Hobbit. And that's the good thing about this series, is that it leaves you like searching for more. You know, you want to know more. You want to know like what happened before. You want to know what happens after. You want to read into the characters' lives a little more. And there's so much, like I was saying, so much lore, so much stuff going on. I mean, you could literally lose your life trying to like pinpoint the exact lineage. Like if you look, like there's literally, let me find this page. There's literally an exact lineage of like the characters, if I can find it. You can see there's like lineage. Like they got the family tree going on here. They have like alphabets. They got alphabets going on, different like runes and stuff. Like this goes ham. This goes hard. And like the calendar, their own like calendar and years, and holy smokes, it goes hard, but it's pretty epic. And yeah, the thing that I feel I like most about this series is that it's just about an ordinary Joe, your average everyday hobbit that has a burden placed upon him, and he gathers his friends up, he rounds them up, or actually he plans on going alone, but his friends actually follow him, and they're like in this together. They're on the adventure, and they go out and see things that no other hobbit has seen, and just go way off on this adventure and bear the burden, which I feel like every individual can relate. You know, we're put on this earth, we have a burden to bear, we go on adventures, and we get shit done, and we make friends and have a good time while doing it. Very relatable story. I feel like it can be inspiring. It can inspire individuals. I know that when I finished reading this book, I was like, I want to go to the gym. And if a book can make me do that, then I give it a double thumbs up. I give it a 10 epic stars out of 10 for the entire trilogy. I may be going a little ham on that. I might be overestimating it a little bit, but overall, it was pretty good. I enjoyed the read. And if you haven't read it, but you've seen the movies and you like this kind of stuff, then I recommend reading it, because it like gives you that extra in-depth, next level, like you can really dig deep into what's going on. And like, not to spoil anything, but there are definitely some parts in the movies that are different from the book, especially the ending. If you'd be interested, you should definitely read the series. But yeah, I'm excited to read The Hobbit. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this book review slash, I don't even know if it was really a book review. It's more just me talking about the book and how epic it is. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do take care. Do subscribe. And until next time, guys.